Well, hello there, humans, hippies, earthlings, whoever you are, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and whoever you're lucky enough indeed to be doing it to. I'm Bushka on Blitz, and this is my tanking journey from Murmansk to Minsk, an erotic adventure with one bald Aussie. That's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be looking at the T10 TDs. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm also going to try and do this highlight thing, which will be fun. It says create highlights. Sync to preview player option is enabled. It's enabled. Why can't I create that highlight? It doesn't work. Anyway, who cares? Let's move along. How are we all doing? We're going to start off just in the order I've got these tanks selected. We're going to be going through all the T10 TDs. Sorry for being a little bit late. The 5-0 rolled up on me, baby. I actually had to make a police report. Someone slashed one of the tyres on a car here on Saturday. So I had to... give him my 5 cents worth, and I can never be short-winded when it comes to babbling away. Let's see how this is looking. Where's Bushka? There he is. What's going on here? Okay, that's cool. Let's make that a separate page. Just setting myself up for the long haul here, boys and girls. I don't have to do it all over again in a wee while. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Bum, bum. It's not unusual. Well, actually, everything's working. Color me surprised. We appear to have got everything working, guys. We're going to play the Jaegeroo! Jaegeroo! So what we're going to do. Because it's first. There's no particular order these. I'm just going to play them in the order that they are popping in on my intro screen there. Now, I'm playing on the NA server today because, oh, hello, everyone's here. Awesome, and no one knows who I am. Oh, hi, oh, Christ.
Who are you?
Yeah.
Just showing up on random Discord channels, that's all.
Yeah. Well, so I'm playing on NA because, yeah, you guessed it. There've been dynamite fishing again in Indo, and we are back with a unplayable Asian server, but for some reason we can connect up to the US of A because it goes via a different pipe, and we get a much better connection than we get to when we play the guys in Singapore. It's pretty freaking hilarious. I've got the eyes are going. Oh man! Oh, that's to goodness. I need anti-reflection glasses. Is that even a thing? Like for eyeglasses? I need to do this. I need to. It's like part of my work. I think I've got it, but I need like the elite anti-reflection. What am I even doing? This is not where I should be in this tank. But still, that T57 heavy would probably much rather than I was somewhere else. Oof. Tycho Low Jarmai. So we've driven pretty straight up and down here. Now this isn't such a bad thing to be doing in this tank because it is incredibly effective. Let's just fire a HE shell down there. Oh, yep. Splash. It's got a massive big gun, right? It really does. And that massive big gun enables it to do some massive big things. Oh, hang on, we've got a...
I eat paper. Review AMX 1375, please.
Okay. Okay. We can do that, I guess. Thank you very much, Hanzo. And now we're going to push up. There's a 263 here. What this tank has going for it is phenomenally good in terms of... oh, that Leopard 1 has decided to get aggressive. Wow. It's phenomenally good in terms of firepower combined with armor, but we are in a weird situation here. A really weird situation. It's 263. If they can hold them up...
Let's all contribute and get you promo tires.
Promo tires. Oh, dude. Where is Bushka? This is 11 PTA. I think they've found me, guys. Our 183 is having a freaking field day out of this. Just gonna get this done, man. Everyone wants a piece of the action. Looking for love. Okay, there's those ghost shells we talk about. I think. Really? Really? Can we bounce one Jaegeroo? See if the Jaegeroo, which one of these guys? The angles this tank can set up are pretty sensational. So you can see I am frontlining this thing. And that's not a mistake. It does really well as a frontline tank. It's got phenomenal bouncing power. It really does. But here we go, here's a bit of trouble. Where is Bushka, says the Leopard PTA? Bushka is right here, man. It's right pony. The angles on it. Look
Review
at the
Tier 10
thickness
Freight Train, the YOLO Wagon
we will
263.
We will be doing the YOLO Wagon. Where did that go? Wow, that's a couple of crazy ones. So that's one of the few TDs that can get away with that kind of behavior, okay? Like, it is one of the big problems a lot of people have when they drive tanks is they get stuck in positional black holes. Like, this is what I am. I'm a TD. TDs hide at the back. This is what I am. I'm a heavy tank. Heavy tanks drive at the front. This is what I am. I'm a medium. I've got to drive really, really fast and roll through the middle of town, the middle of the flank. It's not always the case. This tank, for instance, its gun is not pinpoint laser accurate. It is a peekaboo tank, and it does very, very well if you can get bounces with it, then poke out and deliver a punch. If you've got a tank like the Grill, that's obviously not the way to go. And you've got to find the happy place for all these tanks where they can be successful. Now, I am pretty aggressive with this tank. There's no two ways around that. I just am. Got a lucky there. Oh, 183, don't do it. 183, dude. Why are you in a side scraping spot, dude? I love you for front lining, but you just made me eat a shell I really didn't need to eat. There we go. So look at the angle now that we've got it. Look at the angle on this tank, right? Your live streaming says the Jaegeroo. Yeah, no joke, man. I can't come out. The other 183, unless, I mean, they're all looking at me now. This is hilarious. He's looking at me like he's not. It's just, this is hilarious. Have you ever got the feeling that you're getting tunneled? That would be the feeling I'm having right now. The guy says you're live streaming before just driving out sideways and HEing me. Like, he's going to do it again. He's desperate. There's only a couple of tanks that you need to worry about with that crazy HE splash too. I love this tank, man. Hey DMG, how you going, DMG? Great to have you in here. DMG is an absolute powerhouse in this vehicle. I'm going to get shot here for sure, hey. Yeah, let's get on the live stream, says the Jaegeroo. I'm not going to do it again. Just seriously. This is one of the funniest things. Like, you gotta have a sense of humor because, I mean, he's watching the live stream while we're playing and he's talking to me. I'm not gonna do it again, he says. But DMG will tell you, this is a tank to be aggressive with. think of it in this way. If you can do 800 damage a shot, and you can get 3 shots in, that's 2,400 damage. I mean, if you can do 3 shots in a game with this tank, you'll average 2.5k at tier 10. And that's a sign that you're pulling your weight. Yeah. I could look, there's certain tier 10 tanks which I could drive all day. This is 100% one of them. Thanks DMG. Good to see you again. What were these clowns doing? I'm going to give him a thumbs up. We're the opponent. Just yes. And this guy, he did 436 damage, 1 kill. It was pushing up around the corner to get me. You gotta love this. Yeah, it needs a buff. It definitely needs a buff. This is a map I can struggle on in this tank. I'm actually going to be a little bit passive here, just because I end up quite often... Oh, hang on. What heavies have we got? We've got a IS-8 and E-75. Okay. We've got a Foch at the back. We've got enough people on the hill. My main issue with this is if we end up with too many tanks on the hill in this... You can get really badly wrecked from the flank, and we don't have any flank cover here at all. Okay. That IS-8 has thought better of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. That's all the tanks spotted at the moment. The IS-8 isn't popping. He's pulled back. I'm going to start focusing on that Leopard PTA. I'm spotted, but I don't think there's anyone here who has a shot at me. So I'm quite happy just to sit. And there's no one going that flank. The Foch is going the flank. I may actually look at pushing up here in a sec. Oh no, I won't. This guy over here has got a whole IS-8 thing going on. E-75. Yes, he's got a lot of angry people there on him. We're getting Hansy. Yeah, there's the IS-8 Tatar. 2 IS-8s. This little bush, but if this IS-8 spots me up over here, it could get a little bit ugly. Might just go for a splash on this E4 if I can get a hold of him. 101. It's not much, but it's better than nothing. Get a bounce. IS-8 might have an angle on me if I'm unlucky. Oh yeah, there he is. He does indeed have an angle on me. He's waiting for me. It's alright. I can afford to be a little bit passive here. There's no rush from me. The IS-8 wants to pop, he can pop. We're doing okay at the top.
Good day, mate.
G'day, Bronk. You big dog, you. And that's RNGesus just hating on you. I mean, it hit the wall, dude. It hit the wall. We Hansi. Okay, I'll do it if I'm allowed. There's the premium shell from that T10 TD just spamming the bush. He's moved across. The IS-8 is a one-shot. I don't want to blow this because I'm basically this flank's linchpin. If I don't hold these guys in place, are they going to be able to move up? But we've only got 3.5 minutes left. Yeah, okay, now we can go. Now we can go. There's only 1 TD left in spawn. That's the Jaegeroo. There's a one-shot IS-8 here. Okay. Angling to both the IS-8s. someone else got him already. But kept our angle for the other one. So that's cool. We cleared the E4. That was the big target. Saved our hit points for a push. Soaked up the damage. And the Bat Chat did the right thing. Hated. He put side shots into him and cleared targets, which is good. And now we should be able to finish off these guys. And it's one of the strengths of the tank. I mean, that's 3 different targets on me. I really just focused on bouncing the hardest target there, the E4. I got multiple bounces from those 2 IS-8s at various other times. I love you too. Oh, the Bat Chat knew who I was. God bless him. So, I mean, 3 shots. All I landed really was 3 decent shots. And, you know, it's 2,500 damage. I'm good, Dr. Chef. Good. So that's the Jaegeru. I'd love to drive the Jaegeru all day and all night. This is a tank that, for the longest time, the absolute longest time, the T10 E4 was not appreciated for the joyous vehicle it was. Because people drove it in such a passive manner. The game's changed a fair bit since the E4 first came in. But it was just a big ass heavy tank. Like TDs with turrets and guns like this can do lovely things. It's time to roll out. There's a lot of 183s now which do hurt the E4 a lot. Like it can pen you with its AP round, and you've only got 1,800 hit points, which is not a whole hell of a lot. Play the Stormtroopers. Let me just have a look at what's going on here, Griffin. Let me just have a look at what's going on here. Hang on, I've got the wrong freaking... Okay, let me just sort this out. Right, let me just sort this out. 1 second. What have I done here? Where's Streamlabs? Apologies, guys. Won't take me a second. Where's the event list for Streamlabs? I'm going to move up while it's accessing itself. What's the team doing? Spread out. Got a mouse up there. We've only really got the one big ass heavy. And the mouse here is in a little bit of strife if he's isolated. So I'm going to move up with the mouse and basically just work off the mouse, okay? Anyone that wants to poke on my boy, the mouse here, is going to get E4'd. Oh my god. That was the shot. There's 2 183s. That's what you get for screwing around at the start. I thought there was 1 183. There is not. There is 2 183s. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just doing something. 1 sec, guys, 1 sec. Streamlabs. If you're wondering what I'm doing, if you look at the screen, the list there is meant to have all the donations as they pop so I can see what they are and who they are. And hang on, I'm coming up now with my mouse. 1 tick. However, alert box, event list. Come on, baby. Where's my widgets? Event list. Nearly there. Okay, I've only got 500 hit points. I've got to help this guy.
Enemy armor is damaged. Nice shot.
Oh, that was a waste of a shot. But anyway, the mouse is
It's
alive.
really difficult to tunnel you when you don't count down. Cool.
When you don't count down. Let me copy that. Alright, while there's a break in play here, properties, we're going to change, you're going to see what I'm doing at the moment. The event list is about to tick over into another event list. Come on, before we die. And it's... done. There we go. There's Bronk. He's Canadian. Excellent. There we go. All done. Now, Griffin P, just so you know, I probably shouldn't be pushing in this tank right now. Just so you know, we only play the Stormtroopers for donations in excess of 20 Deliros, buddy. 20 big Deliros. They've got a medium. Who's the medium? A Leopard. Oh, God. That Leo 1 pushes around here, it can get very ugly. One sec. What are you doing? Right. Now I can actually read the screen. Alright, we're back. We're back. I'm getting all my love now, baby. All my love. Full attention. Is the tip jar correct? Because the tip jar isn't working, is it? Oh no, the tip jar is working. Cool, cool. Okay. So, Griffin P, we do $20 and over only. Is the Stormtroopers. Okay. I'm going to exit to the garage. I'm going to load up another tank rather than just have dead air there, because that was kind of a bit of a wasted game. Can't really... yeah, the puppy in the background is very frustrating. Let's talk about the T10 E3. This is really funky, hey. This tank, man, this tank, it sucked. It was great. I just killed you, Bushka. I was at 183. Great, Levi, that's great. I was really paying careful attention. You're a grub. So many stream snipers. MS1 Gaming, g'day, how you doing? I'm going to have to put... Sanguinary Dan, good to have you in here. He's also in Discord. I'm going to have to put a delay on the stream. This is kind of nuts. Everyone's just in here. Streams... Oh my god. Like half of Discord is in this game. What do they got? I don't think I'm going to have shots in those guys no matter where I go. So let's try and get some shots down the middle. Our ISA. Can I get a shout out? I said hello to MS1 Gaming already, man. ISA is going to have to be a little more aggressive than that if we're going to get anything out of him at all. So they're stacking that left-hand side. There's an IS-7 in the middle. There is the grill. 420. Not the shot we were hoping for, but not a bad shot for all that. IS-8 is starting to push around. We're missing a waffle. There's an STB-1 at the back. Into the side. No damage? Yeah, damage by shot. 885. That works. Luckiest leopard PTA you're going to see today. Oh my goodness gracious me. Right, so this could be a loss. I can't believe none of those shots have gone in yet.
One of our trucks is gone. We can't move.
There's nothing you can do. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. I'm putting a delay on the stream. What I'm actually doing now is I'm going to go play on Asia. Even though the ping's horrific, you can't get, we're not going to get anything done with that degree of stream sniping going on the NA server. It's ridiculous. Yeah, so we won't be playing on NA. That's for damn sure. Where are we? Tier 10 TDs. Where were we? We were just doing the T10 E4. Let's go back to the E4.
Bushka, I think that's the better idea.
Yeah, I'm on Asia now.
Let's get this show on the road.
If you ever want to know what not to spend gold on, have a look at the fire extinguisher that cost 4,000 gold on this tank. That's like the back of the T10 E4's turret. It's just nuts. G'day, Mytel. Yeah, it's not that I don't love you guys, and we do have streams where everyone gets involved, but it's just like that stream right there is ridiculous. Every game I'm getting spotted and people are just tunneling in, and there's no way I can actually do a tech tree stream outlining the qualities of the tanks when that's going down. It's just not possible. Alright, so where are we? Yeah, well, unless you're on Asia with the tier 10 tank right now, you're not going to be in my stream. So, excellent. Faust, look, I don't have a lot of love for Faust. I'm slowly getting to grips with it. I just don't know really. It's so congested, hey? It just gets so congested. Oh, hang on, did he spot me? No, he didn't spot me.
Penetration.
Stagger Lee, thanks, man. Wants to push up on this leopard.
Here's a donation to buy some favorable RNG. Apparently he need it tonight.
Favorable RNG, baby. Everyone needs that favorable RNG. Don't push, leopard, leopard, leopard. Careful, there's a 183 right there. In the leopard, we got something going on, baby.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
He just fired.
Another one like that.
620, only 20 under the average alpha. You'll take that. $800 max roll. Yeah, baby. This is what it's like when no one knows who you are. Game's a lot easier. Got to push in or we're going to lose this one on points. The real key to this one is, honest to God, it's not crazy. You just have to treat this like a heavy tank. This is not a stock standard kind of tank. It is a heavy tank. You need to be near the front line in support of a mouse or something. Any of those things will be good. G'day, Meaty. Good to see you, man. Stream sniping with love. I know it's with love, guys. I know. I don't think you're doing it out of hate. It's all fun and games, and we do streams where we do that. But it's very hard to have this as a piece of standalone content when I've just got idiots going, "Hi, Bushka, I'm in your game," and watching the video at the same time. Thank you very much. Anyway, where was I all that time ago? I would never kick my dog, man. He's my little mate. What have they got? They've got a 50B, a Chieftain, E4. Wow. What have we got? A lot of TDs. Foch, that 4202's on his own. Right. Here's my thing with this tank. Back in the day, it was massively underrated. It's not underrated anymore. Lots of people know how good this vehicle is. The reason it was underrated was turreted TDs get a massive advantage in setting up shots. I'll show you what I mean just here. Now, if you're in an E3, this would be a lot harder to do, but in an E4, you get to pick your angle, pop up, and there's your shot. Now, even if there's no one there, you can see how easy that shot is to set up. And if you've got a reasonable amount of gun depression and everything else, this T55A is going so deep. I do not know if he realizes that is not a good idea. Not spotted from him. There he goes. Just going to splash him. So I knocked out his gun. I hit him. Do I do any damage? No damage.
We didn't penetrate their
I
armor.
literally hit the only thing on the AMX 50B that I won't bang. It's got one of the better upper glacises in the game. People don't really understand that.
Another one
Missing
like
that
that
time.
shit finished now. Enemy
Tracked
armor
him.
is damaged.
Oh, no. No one else got him. I wasn't expecting that 55A to push out so far. Wow, they're going in on that 55A, hey. They're either going to get wrecked or he's going to get wrecked, but it's a zero-sum game. Oh, he stopped! You grub! Is the Ford 202 going to clear him or not? No. Still got a grill out here and an E4.
Nice shot.
Like to clear him with the next shot. Gonna clear this chieftain.
They're knocked out.
So just a couple of TDs left. Where is the grill though? That's the big question. They can still do this. If this grill is being cheeky and playing this well, he'll be somewhere up the back here. Don't have shots at him yet.
Critical hit.
Alright. Where's the grill? I'll bite. He's got to be over the back side here, hey. I can't imagine he is still... Did I hit him? No, evidently I didn't. Or did I hit him? I think I might have hit him. It seems like there's a lot less grill there than there was previously. I'm not talking out of school here, but someone definitely took a piece out of that grill. I'll get out of town. Gun up in the air, gun up in the air. Wave it like you just don't care. Gun up in the air, gun up in the air. Wave it like you just don't care. Thank you.
We finished him off.
I'll be interested to see how much damage we did to that grill. It should be interesting. Efficiency. Where's me grill? Only 453, so it wasn't us that hit him. Someone else got him with the HE. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So that's the E4. Very much a straight up and down TD. Let's go with the E3 now, just for giggles. This tank was horrific. I made a video saying it was horrific. Wargaming buffed it, right? That wasn't me. It wasn't because of me that Wargaming buffed it, but they buffed it for all that. And now it's then got nerfed. So it's kind of in the middle. Do we have anything we can spend Wargaming's money on there? Yeah, let's buy ourselves a wonderful fire extinguisher. I mean, if that put out fires, I would consider it a good attachment. It doesn't even put out fires. It's just, you know, it doesn't even put out fires, man. What are you talking about? Batissimo, at least it's not banning people. I love it. Okay. Now, what do we got here? 4 heavies on their side. What do they got? 100, E5, 57, 45, O2B, and we have Well, I am definitely the heavy tank on this team. There's no way around that. Well, we could get crunched down here, but we've got a lot of firepower. Interesting. I'm not sure which way to go, guys. I really am not sure. Committing to a flank alone when you're a non-turreted TD, this is why turreted TDs just are so much easier to play and set shots up on. What I'm going to do is go short side here, use the buildings on my right, and try and set this shot up, but, you know, this is not an easy game. They're moving in front of me, which is good. I'm going to try and set up a sneaky shot on this Leo one if he backs up. Is he going to back up? I'll switch it up to an AP round if the E5 keeps coming. I thought I could get in through the side of the tracks, but I didn't get in far enough. Oh, hello. Leo 1, 2. Now's your time. There's your angle. There's your angle. Go up it. Nice boy. Nice boy. Yeah. Here comes the heavies on the right. I'm going to give this Leo 1 chance to get out. There's no way these two mediums can hold those heavies if there's more than one there. They're going to take a lot of a pound. A big pound. Only one? Only one VK? Okay. I'll push on that. I'll push on that. Oh, Leo. Yeah, no, I know. It's tense. It's tight. You gotta let me around that corner, man. I'll take the hit. You boys come with. Their 183 is spotted over there. Next. I'm gonna try and clear this VK, then shoot left and get side shots in. Oh, we've done this too late. It's taken too long. Running in that Leo was brutal. We've got to clear at least one of these guys. We've got to clear him early. Okay.
Enemy vehicle knocked out.
Where's the 183? Right there. Come on, you big ugly dog. Let's get some shots in the back of this E100.
Penetrate shot.
Me and one other. Yeah, this isn't going to work. And the other one's a Leo, which is not good news at all.
We hit them hard. Enemy armor is damaged.
Got this guy on the reload.
They're knocked out. Target.
Just too many tanks.
Vehicle destroyed.
And that's the problem with this tank. It's so cool frontally, but it's actually... It gets really screwed up. If it doesn't, I mean, nearly 4K. What can you say? You can't call it a bad tank for that, hey. 3,800, nearly 3,900 damage. I mean, hard to get upset with it. Thanks very much, Stagger Lee, for the donation, man. I'm going to do the Stormtroopers just for you. Because $10 is still $10, man. Where's Here Comes the Money? Thank you very much, Stagger. Long time supporter of the channel, Lee.
Here comes the money.
The next laughing sound is keep subscribing on my PUBG YouTube channel. On OBS, I've got to change that so it's inactive when, where is it? I'll just change that. Where is the new layout? Streamlabs. Properties. Hide when not visible. Shut down when not visible. There we go. Won't happen anymore. Okay, so we're going middle. It's still a really tough tank, hey. So much going on here. Getting messages from everyone. They've got 4 TDs, man. 4 TDs. That Leo 1 was feeling rambunctious. He stopped up. There's already an E4 there. I don't want to cramp his style. I don't want to have him fire and pull back and me get hit by the things that he was actually going to get hit by. Oh, that's brutal. Only 564 as a roll. But man, that guy will get hit twice now. Yeah, he's just got cleansed, hey. That shot was pretty bizarre. That 57 heavy from Kaz, got an object backing him up, but we're going to get proximity spotted in the second by that Jaegeru if we're not careful. That 57 can't bleed. He cannot bleed. How are we looking on the top? They've got an E4 and a Leo up there, a Jaegeru there, capping B, that E5 and the 57. We're missing an object 268 and a waffle tractor. But we're not missing them for long. Are you serious? The Leo 1 is just driven down there. Okay. Is anyone wanting to get involved on a Leo 1 who's currently flanking 3 tanks? 402. Nice, nice, nice. Solid. Yeah, that Leo 1 really needs to rethink his life choices. This red team's now down to just TDs. They've lost all that mobility. Jaegeru's pushing around. E4's eyeballing me. Up there. Low roll again, but still, I'm going to punch through there. I'm going to try and get down underneath his gun and behind the Jaegeru, because he's the one that I really don't like the look of. I don't want him to clear that E4 and then turn around and come for me. I'd very much like to make sure this Jaegeru is cleared, so let's just do that. He's already done. 57 heavy cleansed him. There's a 268. Where have you been? Oh, 268. We're going to get to the 268. It does that crap all the time. I've got like 300 millimeters of pen on my AP rounds, and he just shrugs it off like it's not even there. 268s. Got to be careful here. That waffle tractor, there he is. Another meme is the waffle tractor and the grill and their guns. Like, legitimately hitting the gun of the grill and the waffle tractor is hilarious. Bounce that.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
113 with a HE shell because he wobbled his gun into it. Ugh. But the E3, I used to have this as my tank to drive when I needed a win, right? I have 1,000 games in this tank. 1,000 games played. 1,000 games just in this tank. I love it, man. I love it. And you can probably tell it does good damage. It does everything for me. Even though it was seriously under the gun in terms of mobility and everything, the mobility buff, they lowered the DPM on it, but the mobility buff was what it really needed. The mobility was where it was at. So that's the E3. You've got to be able to get the E3 into positions where you can tank shots. Hey, your Concept, how you doing, man? The grill. My God. Has there ever been a better definition of a high ceiling, low floor tank destroyer than the grill? If things go right for you in this tank, you are a god. If things go poorly for you in this tank, you won't even, like, you'll be a stain on the sidewalk. And yet it's incredibly popular. You can see there's 3 of them in this game. 2 on my team, 1 on the opposition team, because people love playing them. They're really fun tanks to drive. The guns are outstanding. Thank you, Hugolo. Yeah. This Object 268, we're in a bit of a pickle here. There's only so many TD spots to go around, and I got here too late. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to be a bit of a clown. Oh my God. And I'm just going to try it. I'm not spotted? What are the crew skills on that guy? We Hansi, baby! We Hansi again! We're just getting the Hansi all over the place. That Yag can't help himself, man. Yeah, Stagger, you're not wrong. That RNG, you're going to see it pop in a sec. That Yag Tiger needs to buy a lottery ticket.
Apparently your RNG sucks on the Asia server too.
Yes, it does. So we're still not spotted. Obviously, they don't have anyone in this position up here on the left. That's probably because our bat chat's done a really good job of turning that into a unfriendly place to be. But now we're about to receive the wrath of the Titan. Me and the 268 both bail up straight away. Yes, we're due a bit of good luck. The fun thing about this tank is you've really got to play it like you're on a razor's edge. I mean, it doesn't do well when you YOLO in it. Oh, I'd love to get a shot in on that grill. He's not going to push, so we're going to YOLO. After saying it doesn't do well when you YOLO in it, I mean, we're going to push. I'll buy it. I'll do it. There's only 4 tanks left, and I know where they all are, so I should be able to minimize who actually hits me.
I might start a channel, Tree Truck on Blitz.
Tree Truck on Blitz. What are you doing? There's a 268. Now, he's probably seen me. The grill gets very popular towards the end of the game when people are looking for that last tank to stat pad and actually get damage into. Because people can roll up and get 1,000 hit points into you, right? Geez, that bat chat's got balls of steel. Good on you, bat chat. Don't take a backward step. Oh, bad luck, buddy. It's such a tough... I mean, that looked easy in terms of just an easy damage game. 2,600 damage, but did you note how often I was abusing that bush to get my shots off and how far back I was behind it? It's one of the reasons why I got so many bounces, was that I was actually far enough behind the bush for it to be... I mean, I won't get spotted when I fire, right? No worries, Rogue Jen. I hope you feel better. Okay, so where am I here? We're going to go and follow. We've got an IS-7. We might just loiter around him for a bit. This is one tank where if you're front lining, you're like buying into the whole macho bullshit about, you know, I need to be spending my hit points with the rest of them. Is just stupid. You're just giving your tank away. You've really got to be crazy attentive to what's going on in this tank. You've got to watch the mini-map at all times. You've got to be aware of where your camo is, where their tanks are. I mean, they've got 3 heavies, so I'm expecting to see some. That IS-7 is isolated, but there's no reason for me to push up there. I won't get any better shots unless I expose myself. He should not be poking that corner sideways. I mean, that's suicidal. There's nothing I can say about that. We've got 3, 4, still 4. What have we got down there? Okay. I'm going to bite. I can't help that IS-7 here. There's no shots to be had. We've got a guy pushing the middle in a waffle, getting shots in that T10 TD. I'm going to see if I can help these guys over here with a quick poke and a quick shot. There we go. The E3's pooked around into the waffle. He's loading up a HE shell. There you go, man. That's it. I missed one look. Just one look. And it was the E3. Poked around on the waffle, and I lost 1,000 hit points. That's an absolutely brilliant... I mean, the last game looked too easy. That's exactly why you worry about this tank. At the same time, it's got brilliant gun dispersion stats and everything. This IS-7 is about to get rolled, hey. I'm going to try and farm, if the E3 or anyone pokes around here, I'm going to try and farm some damage out of it. Oh man, I could maybe get some side shots into that E100. I hope I don't get spotted. There's the T30. No, I got to bail. I got to kick this. There is no way that I can be there. I can't frontline that. They're coming for the rest of them. I'm going to basically try to be a very sneaky little grub here. Here's the T30, E100. The T30 gives me his ass. I can get a big shot in. I think he's going to give me his butt. and we rolled low. I mean, there's not much you can do about that. We just rolled low. That's all there is to it. Now, I would not suggest this is a good spot, but the thing is, if I don't use my hit points here and drag these guys off, they're going to absolutely wreck the rest of my team. Here comes the E3. Might be able to clear this E100. Oh god, no, gun depression, don't do it! I went down a little rock and that moved my gun depression all over the place, but it was a lost. I had 3 tanks on me and I was permanently spotted by the E3. Not much you could do there. And that's the low side of this tank. That's all there is to it, right? That is the low side to this tank. It is brilliant until it's not, okay? If you miss that one look where another tank, because you are so popular. If you had to rate targets at tier 10 in terms of popularity of tier 10 tanks, it'd be like Grill number 1, Batchat number 2 with the Leopard 1. Those are your most popular targets. Like everyone, and there are so many. I mean, we still topped out the damage, but I'll show you one other thing. This gun is 0.275 dispersion. It used to be 0.275, like it was 0.29 base before a thing happened to it, and they nerfed it. I really don't know why they nerfed it. The gun, it wasn't a problem. But, I mean, then they nerfed it again. Then they made it slower.
Bushka, tree truck, get it, mate.
Okay, now we're going to do the Object 268. I'm not responding. The 268's big claim to fame is its AP pen. You've got 303 millimeters of AP pen. Thank you, Leslie Clark. Thank you, Johnny C. Thank you, everyone, for the donations, guys. I really do appreciate it, right? No, don't buff the grill. The grill is perfect. The grill is a tank where, I mean, you saw in a losing side where we got beat like 6-0 or 5-0. I did 2.4k damage.
Show Bushka the love and smash that like buttons.
It doesn't need a buff at all. It's in a lovely place. I mean, we could have had 3k damage if the side shot into the T30 had have actually penned with HE. It doesn't need a buff at all. It's just a grand tank. It's fine where it is. You don't need to touch it. This is the kind of tank where you love the fact that it's high risk, high reward. Like it's in a good place. Okay, so let's talk about the Object 268. Really mobile, gun depression. They upped the gun traverse. They also, like, it's got amazing camouflage. It looks good. Its armor profile is very, very awkward. It's so interesting as a vehicle. Brett Shattuck, I'm actually doing a T54 review. Interesting, man. That's very, very, very timely. This tank got buffed. I thought it was good before. This is a glorious tank. This is such a good TD at tier 10. Look at the takeoff on it. It really does get out there and move. Now, this is not how you should be driving it. Okay, I full caveat. This is not the way to drive this tank. Wow, good work, guys. I really didn't think they'd be that stupid. Tier 10, you don't get away with that, man. Tier 10, pushing up like that at tier 10 with a 183 in a standard camping spot. Are you kidding me? Like, what were you thinking? So they hit me for 1 and got hit for 900 and something back. I got to watch my left here. They could pop left. That's why I'm not moving. Do I have a camo net? Oh, why don't I have a camo net on this tank? My bad. All right. One, two, three, four, five, 6. These are really interesting places. I've never gone here before. I've done it a bit in lights, but this is interesting. Here comes the 215B, Leopard PTA, E50M. There's a 183 and an M48 and a 122-54 here. If you're wondering why I went this way, it's because our mediums didn't, and the last thing I can afford to do is be popping off at the back in a TD and having, oh, there you are.
Гусеницы повреждены. Шанс разрыва увеличен. Пробитие.
T55A selling for $20 November the 2018 flick in WG.
Пробитие.
That's why I said don't do it. That was for the team. It was a bad idea. I was trying to spot for that 183 and that didn't do it. And yeah. I should have just gone and farmed spot and farmed from the TD position. You get that. Exiting to the garage. We'll run a quick one in the 263 while we wait. This is called the YOLO wagon. This is just drive forward and press the button, man. Seriously. It's this bizarre combo of DPM and armor where the armor profile is, it's so random. Sometimes you won't get hit at all with the armor profile. And other times you'll bounce you'll bounce nothing. They've got one medium, man. I'm so tempted.
Бой начинается.
Wow. And again, this is another spot. So the 4202 has gone shallow. I'm bailing, man. I'm not doing that all over again. Like, the 4202's gone shallow, so we have no cover on the flank. If you push out onto the flank in this tank, you're on your own. That 4202 is not really going to spot a lot. I'm going to pull back and go, see, look at that 183. Look at the 263. This is ridiculous.
Гусеницы повреждены. Шанс разрыва увеличен. Пробил.
What is that 4202 doing, man? That guy's just tunneling me. What? I shouldn't be holding this flank. I should have bailed. I should have left. This guy is no good. I'm just bailing on him. He is absolutely going to get me killed. Absolutely going to get me killed. I'm sorry, man, but you gave them that whole flank. I'm out of there. Retelex tanker, here comes the money, baby. I'll do it after this game, sorry. If you're wondering
Here
what I'm
comes
talking
the
about
honey.
there, that 4202 went shallow, okay? That means that he basically isn't covering that flank. So that 268 just got to roll up and do whatever the hell he wanted. And so did the 62A and the 183 that was behind him, man. And now, where are they going to pop? There's the 183. Here comes the 268. All right, let's just go down and see if we can't blow some DPM into this bloke. And this is where this tank is exceptional. One of the biggest DPMs in the game. And you can turn really bad spots. And look at that armor. I mean, it's just a brute. It's ridiculous how good this tank is. Now we're going to go hunting this 62A. Oh. Oh my god. I thought the 183 was further up the hill. He was waiting for me. We didn't have a choice though, because if you can see the cap there, the cap there is all about the, oh god, they're all dead. But that is a perfect example of the 263 just burning stuff down. Hey, you just drive into them. this is why I pushed. If you're wondering why I was YOLOing down there in that 262A, it's because we were behind on 0 supremacy points. $3,095 damage. The 4202, poor guy, 485. I mean, I knew that was on the whole time. He shouldn't have been there. He went way too shallow. Here comes the money, baby. Here comes the money.
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
I prefer the i6 to the i5.
Here comes the money.
French TDs, man. There's a couple of them around. The SAU 40. Wow. Here comes the money, 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 money. What have we got in terms of TDs over there? They've got a... If I had stuck around with that 4202, I would have done 1,000 damage, man. I would have got wrecked. We got a lot of big boppers. We got a mouse and everything coming over there. Our 183 is going left regardless, as is our Jaegeroo. I'm going to try and support these guys. G'day, Stinky.
You've hijacked my
Do not try
M18s
this
again.
at home.
Cash
Do not
cousin.
try this at home, guys. There he is. I pressed that button like 5 minutes before that gun went off. This, what's happened is the Asia server's cable has gotten broken again, so it's pretty ugly at the moment on the Asia server. It's broken. And that Jaegeroo. There's a 183 right here. Hey. Here he comes. Back it up, big dogs. So put some hurt on that IS-7, but he's still got a lot of buddies there. This tank can really move. I'm going to try and change my flank. These guys, are they going to get pushed on? It doesn't look like they're getting hardcore pushed. We are getting hardcore pushed around here on the flank, however. I'm going to help out this Jaegeroo. It's a great little flanking move. There we go. I was not expecting that. We've now got 2 one-shots over there, which is interesting. That Chieftain. WZ113. There's the grill. Where's the Jaegeroo? Where's the Jaegeroo? Is that him? It's the WZ. Can we get around here? Quick, 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 quick. Go, 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 go. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Great little move by the 263.
Flash the goods of the YOLO wagon side flesh.
Where the hell did that go? That's why it's such a good tank, man. We went from frontlining. We went from frontlining an IS-7, bouncing a grill and a 183 to flanking the entire map and pumping the side of a team. And it is a one-man wrecking machine on a flank, right? It's just stupid. It's just absolutely nuts. Righto. So let's jump back on the 268. I could drive the 263 all day long. It's so much fun. It is such a fun tank. Thank you, Dark Yoda, Retelex Tanker, for the donations, guys. I really do appreciate it. It's wonderful of you. I'm going out, man. I'm pushing with my mediums. This tank's too fast with too good an armor profile and too good a gun pen to waste it sitting at the back of this heavy spawn. I will be pushing with the mediums. And I will be absolutely balls deep here. We will not be mucking around, guys. We are going absolutely dead at it. If anyone gets in our way, they're getting hit. We might lose our hit points. We might lose our hit point pool, but we have to clear these meds. Oh, wow, we don't have anyone waiting in this. Wow, what a team. Should I readjust? No, let's just go. Everyone else can muck around. We're going. We're going. Attack. Let's see who wants to hang around when I pop. Yeah. As expected. All it takes is one tank to actually start pushing, and everyone else in the team decides that it's a good idea. Suddenly you have 7 tanks pushing 3 tanks, and the world seems like a sunny place. Interesting. Nice work, nice recovery by the Reds. Okay, this is terrible. Do not do this at home. This has got 183 all over it. But I've had enough, boys and girls. We're going hard. We're going hard or we're going home. Oh, there goes the 183. Ow! That was silly. Absolutely ridiculous. I couldn't help it, guys. I just had enough of being tactical. I want to drive the 263 and I just want to ram it down people's throats. Oh my goodness gracious me. That was terrible. Knew it as I was doing it, but I just wanted to go. We should win this very easily, by the way. Oh, that's one of the reasons why I went absolutely. Yeah, we're going to clear this one up very easily. Here's the thing. If you play like that, it's kind of like advanced stats in sports where things look like they don't make a lot of sense, okay? But think of it like this. You play like that and you win a lot of games. So what you do is if people see someone pushing, they will often just push. That's all there is to it. They'll just push. They really love it. Why is that clicking? That's really annoying me now. No, win rate's not included when calculating matchmaking.
Is win rate included when calculating matchmaker?
No, it's not. So 1,884 damage, but I'd like to think that we had a big impact on that game just with aggressive play. What's going on here? Again, okay. Deep breaths. I won't be super aggressive. I promise. But we've got 3 TDs. The 183 is not going to be aggressive. The T10 he might... No, he's going to camp there as well. Like, if someone doesn't push this. They just... This is going to be an interesting game. They get someone pushing up hard here. Our Cent 7-1's done a good job. Oh, we got 2 cents. Now, I reckon it's odds on that there's someone in that bush. Hey, let's see. I got spotted, so there's definitely someone near there. I don't know if I get any damage out of it. If the tank wasn't spotted, I don't know if you get damage for pumping anyone as well. But these guys are getting free reign here. Look at this. Man. Not spotted that time, so they moved. These guys are just getting free reign. Like, they've been allowed to take the entire map. Our T30 is in a terrible position. Our only hope is that E100 comes out sideways. Well, okay. I just got his track. Unfortunate. We've got a medium pushing up on us. Going for his lower glacis. I'll just go for his... oh, big roll, hey. E50M still hasn't put it in. That 103's kidding himself, right? EFTM's gonna spot me now. Okay, that's cool.
That's it. Put your account in EHR.
Put your account in EHR. Should you know? And these guys are kidding, right? Like, I gotta push this. This is ridiculous. I'm gonna get wrecked for this. I mean, 2 heavies. Neither of them went anywhere near the front. What a waste. They lost 1 tank. Could you be more passive, guys? What do we have there? 50B, E5. They should have held that left-hand side. It's not... Bimbo, you die. Bimbo, you die. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Jakub Kovacs, that would be really cool. That guy knows I'm Bushka. What? I just changed this account last night to Bushka Gets Special Matchmaking. Okay, that was probably a mistake. Yeah, okay. That was definitely a mistake. What was I thinking? What was I thinking? I had a guy in an Object 140 have a go at me because he claimed I got special matchmaking, so I changed it to this and sent him a message. I'm an idiot. Okay, yeah. Well, the jury's in. Okay. 268. Let's talk about the 268, man. Let's talk about it. Yeah, absolutely. That 263 is a big issue. Wow. That's rough. That's very rough. We've got to get rid of that 263, but there's a WZ over there. That 50M, how deep has he gone? Oh, he's spanked the waffle tractor. Here's trouble, boys and girls. We've got to clear one of these tanks. Okay, we should probably bail from here. We're not going to bail. You lucky grub. Now we've got to bail. He tracked me as I went for the shot. We've got to bail now. We're all alone on this flank. And then I got tracked again. Are you freaking kidding me? That is an example of RNG at its best. Okay, so The first shot tracks instead of damaging the 50M. I push down, his shot as he's pulling away tracks me, stops me from getting a shot off. I try and leave, another person tracks me. Like, get wrecked. Get wrecked. Okay, we're going to play the Fosh. This used to be the poor stepchild of the Object 268, but it's really its own special human now. I run it with the calibrated shells, which takes the heat pen up to a whopping 407, which is amazing. Alright, we've got 2 mediums, 2 heavies, WZ and a Chieftain. I'll stick over here for the moment and I'll try and mark up on the inside track here. Not sure what the 62A is doing. What's the 50 doing? Neither of you guys are going to go the flank. Are you legitimate? Okay, I'm bailing. We learnt this in the last game. If you're not going to guard the flank, you're going to get wrecked out here. These boys are in a horrible position now. Yeah, that 50's dead. Like you. What were they thinking? They both pushed up on the inside lane. So they literally had nothing guarding the flank. So all anyone on the red team had to do, you can't be a medium and go shallow. This map, Port Harbour, Port Bay. Yeah. Ammo wrap. RNG's and smiles at Bob. Are you serious? Got a 50M down here. So I'm suddenly apparently the one and the only person on this flank who is going to hold the left. Really? Not firing at that IS-8. Someone has to move down here. Guys, move. No, not interested. Waiting.
Ribbon pops when you hit unspotted tank. Smiley face.
You guys need to move and hold that left-hand side or it's all over. Oh, Jesus. Help me now. This is getting ridiculous. Okay, let's see if we can't bounce one here. Someone's got to move something here or this is going to be a really easy loss. Oh, we're dead. I don't know what these teams are doing, man, but they are literally trying to die. And I know that you get this. This is what happens sometimes. But they are doing everything they can to actually die. If you're wondering why I pushed out there, it's because the counter was on 1,000. Okay? That's all there is to it. I had to push out or the game was over anyway. I'm going to turn supremacy off. Holy hell, I was the second top damage in that team with 1400. Okay, supremacy is going off. If these Muppets are going to hold back that hard, then I've got to make sure that I don't have to force it to actually play. You know, these bounces are happening with calibrated shells, okay? They're happening with calibrated shells. That's a lot of pen to be bouncing in a TD with. They got 5 TDs. We've got 5 TDs. One of the big issues I have with people who whinge about matchmaking, people drive TDs on purpose. They like TDs. If they didn't like TDs, they wouldn't drive them. And the reason there's so many TDs at T10 is because people freaking love them. Oh man, this 62A, I love you for your tenacity, but they are going to be... Right, so back to my point. This is regardless of TDs, right? If you're on a... Oh, don't push up 62A. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Please don't do it. I'm going to come on his left. If you're in a game and there's a flank and you go shallow on the flank, then you give away... Oh, my God. How did that 62 not spot that IS-7 earlier? That's crazy. Well, it worked out all right. He hasn't pushed, which is interesting. Yeah, the team's actually playing that really well. As soon as that E3 gets around that corner, oh, there's the 5120.
Jim Henson called again. He wants his Muppets back.
I'm dead, but I'm going to push this guy. I want to get a HE shot in. I got shitty roll for my HE. Got him. Man, that's pretty hilarious. Nice job by our 62A there, by the way. He did a really good job. Full credit to him. He absolutely deserved that because he did a really nice job. I swear to God, I don't know whose dog I kicked. I want you to let me know whose dog I kicked, right? To get the RNG I am currently getting. Like, it's all here or here. Ammo rack. That shot on the IS-7. Ridiculous. Shouldn't happen. Then the rest of it is like so low down here. Every HE roll is low. Everything is like bouncing. It's not. It's just insane. All right, so we're going to play the baguette one more time. You got to laugh because this is Blitz in a nutshell. People get upset about teams and all that kind of thing, but this little run here I'm having It's RNG in a tiny, tiny, tiny section of the Blitz universe. I've had 50,000 games. I've had 10 games of really bad RNG. And it's the recency bias. I forget the other games where I've been having great fun RNG and everything's worked and I've won 20 games in a row. I only remember the games where everything didn't work. They're the important games. They're the ones I'll post on the forum about. Is that 140 going to push? It looks like they're going to push that corner and go up top. I'm waiting for him to pop over here, right? But he's not going to, so that's cool. Who wants to go ham with me? That IS-7 has to be stopped. 625 damage. If that doesn't help the bat chat,
I have nothing clever to say.
I have nothing clever to say. I love it. This is not a good idea. Do not try this at home, boys and girls. But I'm just done. Oh, that 183 just fired. That means I got him on the reload as long as it's not like a grill here. Oh, there's a grill here. Of course there is. I bounced him. There's 2 freaking grills here.
Come
What?
on, Bushka, the only T10 TD is Death Star zany
Come
face.
on. RNG, baby. It's taking a change for Bushka. It's coming good for little old Bushka. Yes, it is. Me and this bloke. I'm going to ram him and fire the HE. Full roll for me, baby. That was terrible. It doesn't matter. We're in the game. Oh, we made him miss. Taking my time. Take it all back. That wasn't RNG, that was me. He jerked. He jived when he could have done something else. Hooray! 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 Thank God. We finally got a bit of luck breaking our way. So that's the Fosh, right? That's lovely. Do I like Akadaka? Yeah, I loved Akadaka growing up. Let's talk about this big nuts here. Just so much damage. I run it with calibrated shells. The reason I run it with calibrated shells is pretty straightforward. It's so important to pen with this gun when you have this few shots. It just doesn't work. I see XR Rob, get to snooze, you big dog, you. The problem with the 183 is that it's so negative on the gameplay. It literally, it just does a stupid amount of damage. And people say, oh, well, what about the KV2 and all this? None of them have the gun handling of this tank. None of them have the penetration of this tank. The 310mm of AP pen on this is your premium ammo. So when you do 900 damage with premium ammo, and your standard ammo is like, if you're running calibrated shells, it's like the 231mm of Hesh pen, and your Hesh can do 1400. That is going to stop anyone. Like, that is more than 2/3 of the hit points of most of the tanks in your tier. It's not clever. It's in the game though, so it's not going anywhere. So let's just review the thing. Thank you.
Famous last words, do not try this at home.
Okay, I'll just put one in there and see what happens. There's no one else spotted. This 54E1 is wrecked, hey man. He's got some dank memes going on. Their 183 is hiding. This is the 183. This is such a tier 10 game. Oh no, their 183 is balls deep, man. Good on him. he's just in the normal TD spot. But he's something special. That IS-8 is the MVP for these guys. He is going to keep our 183 spotted and do nasty things to us. Our TDs are slowly whittling away. Our heavies are slowly whittling away over there. That 54E1 was never long for this earth. Tier 10 TD play, man. Tell me about it. I'm going to go around and help these guys with the IS-4. If we win this, it'll be a travesty. We've done absolutely nothing to deserve it. What are you doing, buddy? Come on, poke on him. Dude, you can't just push up there. Would you stop hitting me? This guy keeps bumping into me. That is just freaking stop it. Kevin Boussard, you grub. Q1. I'm just going to let him go. Go wherever you want, dude. Go wherever you want. See? And then you stop. That's the IS-8's reward for being dynamic and aggressive. This server is killing me, man. Something has bitten the cable and we are getting screwed. Like, I'm pressing that button as he comes around the corner and it doesn't pop until he is like half a foot past. It's nuts. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, our connection between Australia and Asia has been dynamite fished again. And we've lost it. Basically, it's currently running at some ridiculous number, and it goes okay for the most part, and then it just completely disappears.
One of our trucks is gone. We can't move. Put out the fire. Critical hit.
Thank you, T10 TD. Well done, man. Well done. Man, I'll take the shot. Watch out, boys. I mean, that was a crappy game. We still did 4K. It's just the nature of this tank, man. 183. Meadsy's mate got jumped. It was horrible. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. Ba 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 ba. Just got a message from Chapo. He's gonna grab the iPad, find a daybed, and fire up some PUBG. Who's around? He's like on a South Pacific island with a Mai Tai in his hand. Yep.
Let's go.
Object 268 is going to play sniper. Fair enough if he wants to. They've got 4 TDs, a light, a medium, and a heavy. I'm going to push out just because I really can't stand. Oh, come on. We've got 2 mediums. Where's our other medium? What is he doing there? Oh my god. The one... Oh, look at our 140. Goodbye, 140. Nice knowing you. I tell you what, though, he's going to get a lot of spotting damage before it's over. Whoever pushes up on my friend the STB here is going to get a really big shot. This bat chat doesn't know I'm here, right? He's pushing around on the STB. Please let me surprise this bat chat. Please. Oh, come on, man. Oh. Are you serious, RNG? Are you serious right now? Are you freaking serious? That is 240 millimeters of pen, right? 240. 240 millimeters of pen on a bat chat that has like 180 millimeters in its best day. That's just lag again, dude. This is killing me! I turned on auto aim to account for that, but there's not much you can do. It says 220, it does not play like 220. But you know what's good here? That STB did a really good job, eh? He was on his own and he did not shirk. He got to the choke point and he held it, and it was absolutely glorious. And as much as I think our Object 140 was absolutely insane, he went right down the middle, man. He went right down the freaking middle. I can't do much about that, guys. This is the Asia server. If you're wondering why I'm getting 220 ping on the Asia server, our cable's screwed, man. It's ridiculous.
Call yourself Slippery Sausage, Bushka.
I'm not. That's got to be John C. I am not calling myself Slippery Sausage. That is not enough. $3 is not enough money to make me call myself Slippery Sausage. Okay, we'll play one more in the 183. One more.
Time to roll out.
I've got auto aim turned on, which I don't usually do in TDs, especially not TDs like this. But I'm hoping that the auto aim takes latency and everything into account, and I actually get some joy from it. I can't play with auto aim on this thing.
Enemy vehicle knocked out.
Yeah, they got two 183s. I should have seen that coming. Thank you very much, Yalendran. Server monster always lurking around between Asia and Australia. You know it, man. Yal, you know it, dude. They're just firing blind at me now. Like, that's two
Server
183
monster
shells.
always lurking between around Australia and Asia.
Not spotted? Not spotted. Sleeping Lion. Oh, we got Sleeping Lion. He's a good player, man. Very good player. Wow, I'm going to take a bit of a risk here and shuffle. I'm going to rotate through. He doesn't have the hit points to attack Sleeping Lion. He's done a really nice job thus far, to be fair. What do you think of the high prices of vehicles? Guys, you got to remember something. If they weren't selling, they wouldn't be priced so high. Like, I mean, I can't be more honest than that.
Nice shot.
If they weren't selling, if people weren't buying them, they wouldn't have them priced up that high. So, I mean, they are high priced, but they're still selling those tanks. Think of it like this. If it's a tier 10 tank and it's 150 bucks, The value of that $150 is pretty amazing. Uh-oh, he's spotted. Yeah, I'm screwed here. Okay, so that's the IS-7 hit me, the IS-4 hit me. I should be able to get through here without taking another hit. Yep. Good. That Jaegeroo needs to not push up, man. Into the wrong thing.
Ricochet!
They love me the IS-7, just some absolutely BS RNG. Because it's an IS-7. Oh, he's fine. Is I going to beat him on the reload with adrenaline stacked?
Looks like that one went right through.
I got his lower glaciers for 1,600. Yeah, boy. He's coming now, man. He is 100% coming for me. He's not very happy with that. Should we hash him or should we? Should we hash him or should we? Oh, he got there too quick. Oh, he was coming like a freight train after that. Oh my god. I mean, I can't blame him. I'd be furious too. He's driving a tier 10 heavy. He gets done for 1,600. This tank is so broken. I mean, it is just so broken. We should be all right here. We've got Sleeping Lion. He'll carry. Oh, that made my day. That was just ridiculous. That was so ridiculous.
Call yourself salty secretion then Bushka.
Johnny, I'm not calling myself anything like that. That IS-7, man. That IS-7. You should not poke with your upper glacis visible to a 183 running calibrated shells. Oh my god, that was absolutely amazing. We'll play one more game and then we're done, guys. I love it. Sleeping Lion's a good player.
How about Gentleman's Sausage?
Johnny, I'm not calling myself any of those things. Efficiency. One shot in the IS-7, 1,576 damage. Woohoo! Oh my god. Yeah, we'll be giving away a gold tier 5 Tech T tank after the next game.
Time to roll out.
Well, I'm in the only TD. Okay, I should probably push. Makes sense. Come on. Come on. Switching up to auto aim because it's just been brutal lately. Where's that bat chat? Don't spot me, bat chat. If you're doing your job, you're going to spot me and I'll be wrecked. Please don't spot me, bat chat. Don't. 103, what are you doing? Don't run into me.
Enemy armor is dead.
Poke again, AMX. I dare ya. E50. E50's poking. Yeah, E50's poking, baby. I'm going to take a hit here for sure. But you know what? It's going to be worth it. Oh,
RNG aka the Kraken loves the Death Star.
It does love the Death Star, actually. I deserve that. I went for that. Their Death Star's going to pop very, very shortly. And when he pops, I don't want to be spotted.
He's gone. Find us another target.
There's a mouse. Plenty of hit points for everyone to enjoy.
Ricochet.
Great tank. So we're going to give away a tier 5 gold tank after this. Thanks to everyone who's donated, etc., etc., etc. Lovely to have you all on board. I'll just splash him. 500 splash damage. We'll play one more in the 183 because there's I'm going to write the question out now. All right, the question's ready to go. It's all written out.
Move out.
Unforgettable, that's what you are. God, I wish the Asia server would just learn to behave. Anyone else in the world, like every 2 or 3 months, we in Australia get absolutely shafted with internet. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. I mean, you can see, we've seen a lot of T55As in these games. Hey, both teams have one. They're expensive tanks. I don't know what to tell you. Come on, Sheepton. Spot one up for you, baby. Thank you, Rattel.
Michael Moore should do a documentary on the 183.
I mean, there's no chance this goes in. I'm going to waste it. Nice fall. I don't know. I'm not going to pen him. It's a shot on that one. Come on, baby. Yeah, computer says no. I've got a 183 coming up behind me at the moment as well. The rest of the team is just sitting down there. They've not noticed what? Caps on 58. What are you guys doing? Hey, come on, let me hit the 183.
Punched right through their armor.
I mean, really? Really?
Our driver is dead. We can barely move. Penetration.
Are you guys serious? All of you up there, all of you. Are you freaking kidding me? I don't know what to say. Let's give a tank away. Let's give a tank away and move through it. 15th correct answer to the following question. What is the name of the Tier 10 tank called the YOLO Wagon? I.e., it's the Object 263. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, boys and girls. Let me know. 263. Okay, let's go. Let's count it up. 15th correct answer. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, we've got Hugo Lowe, Jakub Kovacs, Where JC, Stanley Williams, Jonathan Buckner, McGinn, David Long, Ya Boy Bradley Burger King, Concussed Monk, 168 SMK, Spencer Ferguson, Luma, Treadhead Pete, David Joseph, that's 13, Banati Zod, and the winner is Echo Hunt. Echo Hunt, the 15th correct answer. I don't know what to tell you about teams like that, man. That IS4 just sat in the cap. He didn't do anything. He just sat in the cap. I couldn't push out. Like, I'm a massive big TD. I would have died for it. If they're not willing to actually reset the cap and they're all moving all over the map, I'm not going to go and do it for them. So, Echo Hunt, if you could give me...
Let's get this show on the road.
Alright, let's do this thing. Last game, and then we're signing off. I want to thank everyone who's donated today. I want to thank everyone who's watched this stream. We've had 350, 360 people at times. We've had over 300 for most of it. Good to know. You get to choose a Tier 5 gold tank Echo. If you can tell me which one of those Tier 5 gold tanks you want, I'll sort it out for you. See if anyone pokes the middle here. Thanks, Jalagrin.
Thank you WG for take it easy event for us grinding Death Star very easy.
They do put on some decent events, like just stuff that helps you with your stuff, but people don't really care about that. Generally, both the challenge will make it. IS7 is pushed. Our E100 is about to get creamed if he doesn't pay attention. Didn't even hit him, I don't think. Turning auto aim back on. This is going to be another cap out. This is going to be another cap out, man. It is going to be another cap out win. I can't. I feel nearly certain of it. The E100 is the only chance that it isn't. I'll try and get another headshot, you know, and I'll just take a normal shot at the time. He did it! He did it! Oh my god, none of them were within QE of the cap. I mean, I can't recap this. Are they serious? Are we serious? With an E100, a 54, a freaking Chieftain. None of them go cap. This has been a pretty crazy stream. I'm not finishing on a cap loss, dude. No, it's not Luke Skull YouTube. It's not at the moment, no. T14, thank you, Echo Hunt. Thank you very, very much, man. You're a champ. I'll get that sorted out for you. Have you given me your in-game name? I'm just checking up there. Is it Echo what? Now.
Let's go.
I'm going left. For God's sake, no. The rest of the team is going left. Where's the IS4 going? Meds. You have to get the flank. what are you going to do? I don't know what. Jalal Affirm is King T95. I don't care anymore. This is the last game of the stream. Come hell or high water. I'm not doing this again. This T95 is about to get his socks rocked. It's going to help him out a little bit here. The mouse coming down. That was never going in. That was very optimistic. And this T95, we're going to do this. Don't push up T95, you crazy kid! He's going, man. This T95 is pushing. Screw it. I'm with him. You beautiful beast. IS4? Man, I am so into it with this T95. He is my kind of human. It's a terrible idea. We're going to do it anyway. 549. Hesh side. This is with calibrated shells into the side of a 183. It just does not matter at the moment. Nothing is working. Yeah, I'm with you, T95, baby. I'm with you. Better believe it. I'm here for you, man. And of course, he sets me on fire. Yeah. Seems legit. That's how it's been going all day.
Woot on call.
They're knocked out.
I don't know what to tell you anymore. I don't know what to tell you anymore. This 215B should be pushing me, right? He should really be pushing me. I think he's going to. If he doesn't, he's missing a golden opportunity. He's got all the hit points.
Is Death Star a good first tier 10 tank? Rolling on the floor laughing.
We've lost the track. We're immobilized. They're hit.
This has been the stupidest day of tanks I think I can remember. Absolutely the silliest day of tanks I can remember. These teams are doing everything wrong. They've got a 215B over here who's not pushed, who could have come and killed me at any point in time. I just bounced a mouse. Here's the 215B. Their T95, I'm not sure where he is. I should be able to get a back shot in this 215B if he slows down just for long enough. No, because today is just stupid day. Like, everything I fire is going anywhere but at the target. I'm out. It's just, it's enough. Yeah, Treadhead Pete, my point is this, man. If I'm going to reset the cap, I want to be in a tank that can reset the cap. I'm not rolling up in a 215B 183 through my heavies and mediums to reset cap. This has been nuts, and I am 100% out.
One more last game.
No, R-Grove 36. This has been redonkulous. I'm not doing another game while things like this are going on. I mean, that was absolutely crackers. I'm done. Thank you very much, everyone who watched the stream. Really appreciate it. I'm going to go grab some lunch and then start doing some editing. It was fun. I had a good time, but you got to know when it's time to get out of the pool. And it's time right now to get out of the pool. Look after yourselves, boys and girls. Thanks to everyone who played. The L is lower case. YLST. Thanks, man. Thanks very, very much. Appreciate it. I'll pop that in the spreadsheet. We'll get that off to you ASAP. I'll chase up the other tanks as well that Wargaming were slow on, and that I probably didn't admin properly, and we'll get those out. They did do a big dump last week. Insert row below. Here it is. Boom. YLST, T14. Yeah, I'm done. I know when I'm beat. Can't keep pushing uphill. with that. It's just been pretty nuts. Look after yourselves, boys and girls. Have a nice day and stay safe on the battlefield. And bye for now. Bye-bye.